How is it get over slavery, but 9/11 is never forget? More people died in 9/11 than slaves ever. I had to get a response to this because I can't just leave it on that. My favorite response on Reddit, if we actually took the date of 09/11/01 and applied what she said to the average worldwide deaths for the day, 150,000 approximately, and compared that to the transatlantic slave trade deaths, she'd still be wrong. Very wrong. It's not even close. It's ignorance wrapped in kindling, doused in accelerant and lit on fire. She could toast her marshmallowy brain on that fire. How people like this exist is beyond me. Special thank you to CJ, McPuffin, Els, Kaori Ann Mori, and Holly Miller for supporting the channel and supporting my content. Thank you so much, guys. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. If I start to overheat in this video, I apologize. I have to close my window because yet again my neighbor is deciding that what better place to have a rave than in their garden, right when I want to record. Again, in the middle of summer, when it's too hot to close my window. Today we're going to be looking at r/insanepeople Facebook. We are laughing at misinformation. Laughing at it, not spreading it. Laughing at it, YouTube. Learn the difference. Let's get into it, shall we? They just had to f*** with my favorite sport of all time. Bastards. And racism. Those evil, conniving hockey players wanting to end racism. They've ruined the sport. It's unwatchable now. Wanting black people to have equal rights as white people. It's ruined. People like this exist. I'm gonna have to make a t-shirt at some point that just says people like this exist. If you voted for Biden, I truly don't give a crap if you lose everything and starve. It is not my problem. I will not feed you, give you aid and comfort in any form whatsoever. You deserve it. This person claims to be Christian too. I want to know where this train of thought comes from. I mean, first of all, voting for Biden or not voting for Biden doesn't change the fact that Biden is the president, right? So the people that didn't vote for him are just going to be just as affected by his presidency as the people who were not. So if the people who voted for Biden lose everything and starve, what makes you think you're going to be any different? And second of all, why would that happen? How is that? It's not. That's not gonna happen. So I find it funny that all summer long, no masks, no problem. Then as summer winds down, the Delta variant shows up. So this virus only affects the Christian holidays. Sounds very democratic to me. Trying to erase the Christian holidays so Christianity will be forgotten. I have $100 that this variant lasts until about mid to late May. Then all of a sudden, nothing. Yet again. I don't know where this guy got no masks, no problem from, because that's not been the case. But why is erasing Christianity a democratic thing? What? Where do you get that from? The president, the democratic president, is Christian. Do you see where the issue comes in here? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Just part of my MAGA/America First collection. Yes, I bought many of this collection. However, many are gifts from my friends/patriot family. This makes me really uncomfortable because your political views should not be a cult, okay? You shouldn't have a shrine to your president. It doesn't matter which president you support. I would be saying the same thing if they had Biden memorabilia and this shrine to Biden here, okay? Presidents are not a religion. They are not your gods. They are your legally elected president that you voted for because they just support more of your views than the other guy. It shouldn't be a cult. There shouldn't be this I worship Donald Trump or I worship Biden element to it because they're a politician. First and foremost, They are politicians. You should not be worshipping politicians at all. This is awful. This is terrible. It's really interesting to me how hard they are pushing this vaccine. It's not even a real vaccine in the traditional sense of the definition. I was thinking, what if they were using nanorobot technology and they were injecting us with little microscopic robots they can control? Just say. They're injecting you with something that makes your cells produce the spike protein of the virus. There is no off switch. Your cells produce the spike protein for the rest of your life. It will kill you. It's just a matter of how long it takes. If you've been vaccinated, congrats, you're no longer human. You're a GMO. So first of all, and we've looked at this in the past, the vaccines can't produce the proteins of the virus. We've looked at that. It does not contain the information to do that. But really, you'll produce it for the rest of your life. It will kill you. It's just a matter of how long it takes. It might take 80 years, but you know what? Everyone who gets this vaccination will die. It's so stupid. Yeah, everyone who gets vaccinated will die, but everyone who doesn't get vaccinated will also die. That's how being alive works. It's really dumb. It's really dumb. Sorry about your luck, but President Trump will be the president of the USA after all the fraud is exposed. You just need to get off the fake news channels and listen to the people who are working hard to save this country. Sad that you just ignore the truth. Make sure you watch what happens on August 10, 11, and 12. So as of recording, that's just under 2 weeks away. I will update this in 2 weeks' time when nothing happens, because the election, it wasn't a fraud, as proven by the fact that no court hearings found anything wrong with the election, and there were multiple, and there was nothing, because there was nothing to find, because the election wasn't rigged. No Ching Chong China Wuhan virus stopping us. Of course they had to really bring out the fact that they are racist in this statement, but also I think they might be compensating for something. I just can't quite put my finger on what it might be. I think it might be too small for me to see what it is, in fact. Oh, so the context of this picture is it was Hitler holding a baby. The girl in the picture is actually the current chancellor of Germany. True story. Are you okay? Oh, also, by the way, both of these people are the same color. For the sake of the video, I will change one of the colors so that you can tell who's who. You're welcome. Are you okay? Look it up. If you were a troll, let me know, please. No, I'm being serious. Angela Merkel, aka, they spelled Merkel wrong, aka the Chancellor of Germany, to ice the cake, she is literally a spitting image of Hitler. Look through the Google images and there are plenty of side-by-sides. Sir, Angela Merkel was born in 1954. You see where I'm going with this? Hitler was holding baby Merkel like 15 years before she was born, apparently. Let's get old Nancy's tax returns, the Bidens, the Obamas, the Clintons, and be done with it all. Stop beating the dead horse already. They have all released theirs. Whatever, sick of all this bull. Whatever, the song of those who don't know what they're talking about when called out on their BS. I see you are a large spoon. Goodbye. That's how I'm gonna end every conversation now. I see you're a large spoon. Goodbye. Just leave. Just in, American gymnastics superstar Simone Biles removed herself from Thursday's all-around competition to focus on her mental well-being, USA Gymnastics said. By her own excuses offered, she has a faulty moral compass and lack of good character, not a mental health problem. Sue her and make her return all training funds wasted on her. I completely support her taking time off for her mental health. She has worked extremely hard. She's competed with broken toes before. I just want to point out something that has been weighing on me every time I hear people complaining about this athlete, because my lord, people do. Piers Morgan, of course, bloody Piers Morgan, again, has been talking about this. He has a thing for talking about people with mental health issues and talking about how their issues are fake. But let's assess something here. If this athlete who is suffering from mental health issues wasn't black, do we really think she would still be receiving the same amount of complaints and criticism for suffering from mental health issues? If she was white, would this comment have ever been made? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Start a revolution. Hashtag stop mask shaming. This is BS. It has to stop. It doesn't work. There is proof. Stand up for yourself and family in the future. Don't wear face diapers. And funk you dumb bastards, especially not outside and in your car. I see people wear their masks in their cars and make cringe faces at them. I usually swerve a little at them. They are obviously scared of the world. Make them piss their pants. This guy seems like a lovely, rational human being. I disagree with what someone's doing, so I swerve for them. I'm a rational and completely sane human. Apparently, this restaurant is prepared to lose a bunch of revenue. Welcome to the medical segregation and privatization of communism. Sorry, this is pretty much hanging a scarlet letter on those who choose not to get the shot. Hopefully those who believe in freedom instead of caving to tyranny won't patron these businesses. Privatization of communism. They really just said that. They really actually just said the privatization of communism. This has to be satire, right? This can't be real. This can't be real. Just take a second. The person who posted this, you're not gonna watch this. If you saw this, just take a second to break down the word communism. You know, the commune part, community, communism. Privatization of communism. I can't. What happened to fact-based science? Scientism is alive and well. Good question. Communist practice, Satanist science. 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 What is their obsession with communism, dude? This has nothing to do with communism. In fact, socialism, you know, socialist healthcare, has been the only thing keeping people from going bankrupt because of this whole thing. It's been the only thing that's actually been helping these people. In 1965, President Lyndon B. Johnson signed a measure creating Medicare, which began operating the following year, and more events that happened on this day in history. Today's anniversary of Medicare and Medicaid reminds us to reflect on the critical role these programs have played to protect the healthcare of millions of families. To safeguard our future, we must reject socialist healthcare schemes. Does anyone want to tell her? Medicare and Medicaid has been here to protect our families and reject socialist healthcare schemes. It actually hurts. It hurts. Oh man, I'm in pain. That's where I'm gonna end the video, guys. If you've enjoyed this and you want to support me in making more content like this, I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally you can click that join button to join the channel. It helps a lot more than you might realize. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.